This is the NOEVSBIG Magnetic Helping Hands with Lighted Magnifier. Just comes in a plain brown box. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get a little instruction sheet and a whole bunch of stuff. Looks complicated, it's really easy. Let's go over it. First of all, you get a lighted magnifying glass. This is all magnetic, of course, to go on the base right there. And of course I'll demonstrate all this to you later. So you have that. They even give you the plug-in USB jobby that you can use, or you can just plug it into a regular USB port. Once again, magnetic. These are printed circuit board holders. So that's convenient. These here are articulating arms like that. You can adjust them with the things there and bend them in any which way that you need. They give you rubber feet for the metal plate. There also is a hanging hole back there if you can see it, so that's nice as well. Over here is a clamp also on an articulating arm, and that just simply screws on top of that. And then they give you these what do you call gooseneck type things like that. This you have to assemble. Now they give you 2 of these arms, but they give you 3 alligator clips. It's just a spare. So the way it works is you stick this thing in like that, and then you get the fixing screw and line that up just like that. Make that nice and tight, and there you go. Now you have that just like that. And of course the same for the other one. So let me just put the rest of this together here, and then I'll show you what everything else does. So the light is on a gooseneck right here. I have it plugged in. Press the power button for power. It's just that difficult, like that. This is like the highest brightness, and we'll cycle through cool white and warm white like that. But you also have other whites available. You see that it gets warmer as I go through, and then back to cool. And you can dim that and brighten it just by pressing the buttons like that. Real nice and easy. 3x magnification on that. Let's see if we can get this here. Well, I guess the light is a little too bright for that, so let's turn that down. And we'll turn it maybe that way. That may work a little bit better. I think it's still too bright. Let's just shut it off. There might be enough room light in here, yeah. And you can definitely see, barring the reflections on the glass, of course. But that's nice when you're working like that. And let me show you what the light can do. We'll turn the light on, and that is cool white at the highest brightness. Again, you can dim that down just like that, or brighten it way back up like that, or switch between the different colors that you get. So nice and easy. It's on a gooseneck. It just works, and there you go. PCB holders can work in a number of ways. These are magnetic, of course. If you got holes in the board like that, then you can do that. Now obviously 2 aren't going to hold this one, so we can put this guy kind of in here like that to hold it, and this one would slide in right over there, and you get it all lined up, and that'll hold pretty nice just like that. Or you can take all of that out and you can go in the groove like that, and in the groove like that, and that'll hold it pretty nice as well. Okay, so you got that. that's nice and easy. We'll take that out, move these guys out of the way, and we'll take one of these arms. You want to clip something in, you can clip something in and work on it. If it's not at a the right angle, turn it, tighten these guys over here like that and like that, and that'll hold it just like that. You could put the other one and do the same, and likewise you can do that also with the gooseneck ones. Again, all magnetic, just like that. We'll turn that, clip that on, and there you go. That'll hold it just like that, and that works well. Or you can go ahead and get the clamp. Okay, so doing that, let's go ahead and loosen this down so we can make it kind of go maybe about like that. You can loosen this, and there you go. It's on a ball mount like that. Okay, we'll move the light up, and that's all good like that. And now you have like a vise kind of thing, and you can stick whatever you want in there, and that'll grip it just like that with a very nice tight fit, as you see right there. So that's pretty nice, just like that. You also can kind of use this as a sort of makeshift soldering iron holder. You got to be careful because the potential to burn yourself is there, but it can be done by turning it that way, and then you can open it up enough and have it where the tip of the iron is pointing up to the sky, and put it in there and tighten it just enough so it holds the iron in there. So let's try soldering something. So here is an example using it. I have the iron in here, like I said, pointing up. If you point it down, bad things are going to happen. And some wires here. I have the lighted magnifier. It's on and ready to go. And we'll put some heat to this thing. This is kind of a low power iron, so it's going to take a little time to get moving here. This wire is kind of thicker than it really should be for this iron, but we're starting to get solder in there. It's going. There we go. And that should be fine just like that. I can put the iron back in there, and it just kind of stays, and that's nice like that. We'll let this cool for a little. I think that's probably fine, and we can take it out, and we have a perfectly soldered wire just like that. Won't come apart, and that's really the only way to make a really good connection. So all around quite handy, whether you're working on circuit boards or just plain wires or anything else. Also great for crafts with the magnifier, threading a needle or something like that where you need some close-up work. Nice base, like I said before, with the rubber feet on it, so that's really convenient as well. Non-glare surface, so you can always see what's going on. Once again, this was the NOEVSBIG Soldering Helping Hand with LED magnifier. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.